Don't bar students from classes because of fear or grooming. Williams tells school administrators. Minister of Education Favor Williams is again urging school administrators not to bar students from attending classes based on their hairstyles or grooming. Williams made the appeal while addressing the third and final day of the JTA Association's 60th Annual Conference in Trelawney. While acknowledging that the recurring issue of student grooming will come up for fresh consideration when the new school year begins on September 2nd, Williams said that principals must seek to hold dialogue on the issue with students and their parents. The issue of lock in school, of wearing your natural hair, as of those are going to confront us on September 2nd. We are still insisting that no child should be locked out of school because of issues with dress and grooming, Williams told the Assembly. There ought to be a process in place within a school for consultation, for talks with the student and their parents. We know that these are difficult situations in our schools, but I have every faith and confidence that together we can tackle those and have a successful school year, Williams added. The matter of students' hairstyle and grooming has been a perpetual concern for school administrators in recent years, resulting in the Ministry of Education drafting a grooming policy for school prior to the September 2023 school term. The policy came about following a series of consultations in August 2022 on the issue of student dress and grooming in schools. The consultations were held with the aim of developing a policy for educational institutions to balance students' rights while complying with school rules. Tragedy at a wake. A 16-year-old girl who was among 7 people shot and injured by gunmen in Cudgel Hill, St. Catherine, while at a wake for the grandmother of singer Christopher Martin was in full swing, said she felt she was going to die as she watched blood spew from her right foot. The shooting occurred sometime after 12 a.m. on Wednesday, while scores of people were singing songs, playing dominoes, or trying to collect something to eat. After maiming the people, the gunmen left the area and went on the main road, where they shot and killed one man whose identity the police have not yet revealed. Residents said the man who was shot dead had just left the wake. The wake had attracted a large turnout of people from the community as well as outside of the area, all of whom scampered for cover when the barrage of shots rang out, reporters were told. Me and my cousins, we got shot, the 16-year-old victim stated. We stood up and we saw a guy in a hoodie walk past a few times. Then we saw another guy in a hoodie. The first shot them fire in the air and them start to let go pure wild shot. I got one in my foot and fell. When me realized say me get shot, my body feel weak and everything starts spinning. I got dizzy. I thought I was going to die. My mother told me to keep my eyes open. I don't feel good about the crime situation in Jamaica. I never in my wildest dreams thought I would be a victim of gunshot, the injured teen said. Her grandmother, Sylvine Brown Bailey, who is 70 years old, said although she couldn't manage to move fast because of her age, she hurried to find a safe haven when the shots were fired at the wake. She said she was so traumatized, pointing out that when she first heard the explosions, she thought it was firecrackers and was puzzled. Afterwards, I heard bloop, bloop, bloop again and said that could not be clappers. I see the people them start to run, so we run go to the house. Lord Jesus Christ, I was so frightened. Everybody was running and bouncing up in each other. I am 70 and I had to run because I was so frightened. I started to cry and tremble. My granddaughter and my grandson got shot, she stated. My grandson is still in the hospital. It was in his leg and buttocks he got shot. The shot in his buttock don't come out yet and they have to take it out, so he's in the hospital same way. At first, I don't know that they got shot. It was my daughter I see run come and say my granddaughter get shot in her foot, stated Brown Bailey. One man who was on the scene told reporters that he was very upset that the wake of a respectable and well-loved woman would be marked by such a tragedy. I am caught up over it because this poor Chris Martin granny set up. Chris Martin granny was a nice woman, a church woman. She wasn't rowdy. She doesn't deserve such a send-off. Chris spent his money for others to enjoy the time and make things happy, and they came and spoiled it. Those boys must go down, stated the mill resident. Things were going on nice. Christopher Martin them a play domino and people were enjoying themselves. Food was sharing and soup and drink. We thought it was somebody giving a gun salute, but when we took a stock, it was nothing like that. The whole place tear down. Everybody scatter. Chris Martin couldn't do anything more than just go in at the yard. They mash up the setup. The lady was a Christian, and you come shoot up our setup, which she did. This is a big disrespect, the resident said, adding that the gunmen dissed the program big time. Christopher Martin took to social media platform Instagram where he wrote, "My heart is heavy this morning as I reflect on the tragic events that occurred at my beloved grandmother's wake. She was a woman of deep faith and endless sacrifice, someone who taught me the true meaning of love and community." He said it was devastating to see violence cast a shadow over what would have been a moment of peace and remembrance. "I condemn all forms of violence and extend my deepest sympathies to the families affected by the senseless act. I pray for those involved to come forward and for our community to support the authorities in bringing justice. Jamaica, we must do better. Life is too precious to be consumed by violence. Let's choose peace," he stated. Jamaica suffered 4 million cyber attack attempts in the first half of 2024. Jamaica was the target of 4 million attempted cyber attacks during the first half of 2024, according to the Fortinet report. February reportedly recorded the highest level of activities. We are facing a constantly evolving cyber threat landscape. Cybercriminals continue to specialize using increasing advanced and sophisticated recognition and evasion techniques, which has increased their probability of success, stated Carla, regional sales manager for Fortinet for the English Caribbean. To protect themselves against these advanced cyber tactics, organizations should focus on enabling coordinated, actionable threat intelligence power by real-time artificial intelligence across all security devices to detect suspicious activities and initiate coordinated mitigation across extended attack surface, he continued. According to the report, 44% of the ransomware and wiper samples were aimed at the industrial sector. Meanwhile, ransomware detections dropped by 70% compared to the first half of 2023. However, Fortinet said that it is not good news as attackers have moved from a traditional mass distribution strategy to a much more focused one, with the energy, healthcare, manufacturing, transportation and logistics, and automotive industries being the most attacked. Proactively monitoring and analyzing cyber threats help identify vulnerabilities before they can be exploited, which enables the timely implementation of remedial measures before any possible attempt of intrusion. As businesses aim to protect their assets and safeguard user privacy, artificial intelligence (AI) has positioned itself as a key player in cybersecurity, further stated. Fortinet provides cybersecurity expert consultancy to companies and works with them to implement comprehensive digital security strategies. If we look at the most recent data from our reports, we can highlight the importance of updating cybersecurity platforms in Jamaica and the relevance of including education and awareness programs within companies' business plans. Human errors or carelessness continues to be a getaway for most cybersecurity breaches, especially through phishing campaigns that was easily avoidable if the collaborators are trained in their risk, in addition to the proper updating and protection of all technological infrastructure. Senior Manager Account at First Jamaica, Ronaldo Donaldson added. Remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.